Thanks.
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 So, hi everyone. My name is Slavas. I'm the director of Cell Education, and welcome to One Take Movie Festival. Hey, so hi panelists. We have many students who are going to be connecting step by step. We have David Trop, who is going to be joining us as the main jury, as the main ambassador of our program. We have Maris Linauskas, who is going to be presenting the movies, showing them, who was editing them for the last couple of weeks. And we'll go step by step, movie by movie. I'll be presenting host by host. Okay, so we will have 10 projects. We will speak about each of the projects. So let's go step by step, one by one. But first of all, I would like to, for David and Marius, present themselves. So let's start with David.
I am what's called an executive producer. I have done perhaps 15 movies, some that you know of. Maybe it's others that you haven't discovered yet. I have another 7 movies and 2 movies or 2 TV series in various stages of development. But I'm not a typical producer, a Hollywood producer. My interest is movies and television that can make the world a better place. Movies, screens, games, social media, et cetera, are extremely powerful in influencing people and changing behaviors for the positive. That's why I'm involved. That's also why I'm involved with One Take, because the degree to which I can help all of you learn how to better communicate, argue points, make a positive difference through the media, the more I feel like I'm having an impact myself. It's lovely to meet you all again.
Oh, thank you very much, David. And thank you very much for joining us every single year, not only during the festival, but during the summer lessons. I think most of the students talk to you during this summer. Thank you very much for all your help. And Marius?
Hello, everyone. I hope there's lots of kids who were in the summer camps and can remember me. I'm the creator of One Take Movie, the whole idea and the concept of how it should be done. I'm usually working in Lithuania with various companies, creating ads and other production videos, and yeah, that's all. I'm looking forward to all the festival.
Thank you very much, Marius. So without further ado, let's go straight away to our first project. And the first project, so we have a team, Blanca, Carlota, Victoria, Teresa, Isabel, and Carlota, the other Carlota. Turn on your cameras, and we would like to hear why the movie was created, why did you do this, and what was the main idea for this.
Okay, let's go.
Hi, girls, come in. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Me too.
Where is Isabel?
He's dead.
Hi, someone kills my friend. Have you come here?
I haven't found any evidence. I don't know anything. Sorry. Bye.
Bye.
I'm so afraid.
Me too. Oh my god, he's dead!
I'm going to call the police. No one's picking the phone.
What happened? I heard someone screaming.
David, would you like to say
Okay,
something?
I have to say that this is, I think, the third or fourth year that I've done this. I don't remember exactly when we started. And I have to say that without having seen the 9 other pictures yet, that was the highest production value I've seen. The production value has gone way up. So Marius, bravo, bravo to the team. I really liked the tasteful use of black, screen black for the crimes. I thought the music was really good. There was some great camera work. I don't know if Marius was doing the camera work or if it was the students. If it was the students, I'm really impressed because there were some great dolly shots there, some great side shots, very sophisticated. I felt engaged in the story until the end. But in the end, I was confused. You'll remember when I was coaching you, I said that you have to have 3 acts. And I wasn't really quite sure what the purpose was. It sort of ended in the middle of the second act, which is you have these girls, they're hanging out together. Suddenly, somebody's killed. Who done it? So the second act is supposed to be maybe it happens again. So that's what happened. But there was no third act. I couldn't understand what the ending was. So the point I want to make is always know what you're trying to say before you even write the first word. Know what you want to communicate because you have a very strong responsibility to the world when you engage their attention. You need to share something with them, and ideally it's positive, using the power of drama.
Oh, thank you very much, David. And Marius, how hard was it to work with the younger students? Yeah.
This summer, I only had an opportunity to fly almost on the shooting dates, just a day before shooting the videos. So I wasn't prepared with all the script writing as I was doing before, spending all 2 weeks and working with the kids. So the team was prepared. They given me clear instructions, but none of the kids wanted to take pictures themselves. But it was easy. It was really easy working, but because sometimes the kids are in so much rush or maybe some arguments and they don't agree on how to do it on the set. So on this team was very cool working, and I was happy with that.
And as I can see, there are, yeah, yes, David, go ahead.
I would say that the English, which is of course the purpose for the camp, was very impressive. And I also felt a strong sense of cohesion and harmony among the actors and the actresses and respect. So I think that interpersonally and socially, they absolutely get an A. And they get an A for the writing with the caveat that they really need to have an ending and a payoff for the people that are watching.
So let's go to the project. So first of all, thank you very much, all the girls here. And let's go to the project number 2. We have the second Spanish movie. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, so we do love each other.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so much. We do love each other. Yeah. Although maybe sometimes we have like tiny fights, but it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, we love each other so much.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I mean, we do fight each other, but for big reasons.
You didn't clean the dishes?
Are you saying that because I'm a woman?
Fine, I'll do it.
Okay.
And by the way, you should shower, because it smells like a pig slept in her bed.
You'll be just fine cleaning the house.
Okay by me? Okay. Fine.
Yeah, so we do tend to fight each other a lot, but she yells at me for the stupidest things. Like, for example, the other day, she yelled at me because I didn't close the toothpaste. Like, who does that? Good night.
Night, night.
Oh, by the way, we're going to couples therapy.
What? Jose Antonio?
So, what's the problem between you two?
Nothing happens. We leave each other a lot.
Yeah, but we do fight sometimes.
Okay, I'm going to put you in separate sessions so we can discuss better. So, who was the one who chose to go here?
My husband, he has gone crazy. He's convinced that we need this, but I don't think so.
Do you usually argue?
No, we don't.
Okay. So, why did you choose to go here?
So we fight a lot, and it's always over the smallest things, and it is so annoying.
Is there any specific reason that she picks up fights?
I may or may not, purposely do those fights.
And why is that? Do you understand that that is wrong?
Yeah. The truth is, I do actually sometimes do, little things to her, and she gets mad on purpose because I kind of want to break up with her. It's obvious I know it's bad, but it's the only solution.
Why?
So I've been doing this bad thing behind her back that's gonna break us up. And if I do this, she's gonna pick up in the little fights and she's gonna make the breakup happen.
I understand, but it is better if you talk to her.
Okay. This is going to end up in the worst way possible. We have to talk. So, you remember the fights?
How can I not remember?
So, I may have or haven't been doing them on purpose. Why aren't you saying anything?
Because I might have been doing it too.
What? So, I've been worrying for nothing? Who?
Huh?
Who are you cheating me on with?
Oh, his name is Alberto. I think I have a picture.
So we may have a little problem because that's the same person I've been cheating you on with.
What? How could you? Wait a minute. Are you gay?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really surprised, but I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Surprise?
Go ahead.
Well, I don't want anybody from the next 8 movies to get a little ball in their stomach, but that may be the winner. I am so impressed. I didn't quite know where it was going to, and I was trying to figure it out, and I was surprised. And I forgot that it was a movie being made by teenagers. That is a major compliment. What you achieved is something called a suspension of disbelief, where I, the viewer, forgets that it's a movie. And I have to say, bravo. I don't know who was directing, who was managing the camera. I don't know how much of this was Marius and how much of this was your mates, but the keyhole shot, the over the shoulder shot of the therapist where you didn't identify him, you didn't give unnecessary information, and you had a payoff. It was like, not only was it a 3 act play, but the third act had something that is very rare in a movie, which is what I call the usual suspects, the Kaiser Soze effect, where at the end of the movie, the last thing happens so surprising that you go back in your mind throughout the entire movie trying to see if there were any hints. So I'm saying that it was it was great writing, great structure, great directing, great English language use, and bravo.
Marius.
You guys may have a future there.
So yeah, this team was well prepared as well. They had the whole script and the ideas. They were just guiding me because the cuts were jumping through different places. They arranged that we shoot all the shots in one place and then go to the next location. Maybe some messages that therapy is good, talking out is really good, and yeah, coming out is also good. So thank you, kids.
Great message.
Great message, indeed. So we'll see with the project number 3. And the funny thing here that we have 2 mockumentaries in a row. I think we could somehow put them in a different way. However, we're going to start this one now. We have the fully Lithuanian team. So we have Emma, Adele, and Gabriel. And let's start with the movie first and then go ahead with because I can see that at least one person is connected here. Sure.
Okay.
I love you so much, Sugar Plum.
Oh, Charlie, I love you more, Pookie Bear. I hate when he calls me that.
I hate calling her that, but she loves it. I need to respect the girlfriend.
Michelle, if you're gonna keep eating that, you'll look like a fat dumpling.
That's a bit harsh.
Shut up, Stella. No one asked you.
Sorry.
Where's my bag? Thank you.
Oh my god, Michelle is such a horse.
Ugh, Chloe and Stella are so freaking annoying.
Anyways, guys, look at my awesome ring. It cost me 25,000 pounds. Wow.
Stella! We have to go! Come on!
Guys, we have to go. We don't have all day.
I'm leaving. Have anyone seen my ring? It costs more than 25,000 pounds.
It's your ring. How should we know?
If you don't know, then help me find it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Where's my ring? I can't live without 25,000 pounds ring. No, 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 no!
People are dying, Chloe.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stole it.
Why would I need your fugly ring anyway?
Fugly? My ring is not a mirror, Michelle. Of course you have stolen it. You're always being jealous of me.
What should I be jealous of? Your crab personality or your crab humor?
How dare!
Guys, calm down. Let's just calm down all and find the ring. Okay, I understand you. You're annoying. I'm leaving.
Chloe, it's just a ring. You are overreacting.
Just a ring? He's underreacting. That ring costs more than Michelle's parent could make. Michelle, give him my ring back before I beat you up.
She wouldn't dare lift a finger on me. Beat me up? Girl, you can't even lift your own bag.
Chloe, are you sure the ring isn't in your pocket?
Oh my gosh, I'm not that stupid. I checked it a million times.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to check again, right?
But she already checked. What's the point?
Whatever, let's just continue searching.
Guys, is it too late?
Oh my god. No.
Well, that was embarrassing.
Okay, girls, tell us, why did you do this movie, this type of the movie? What was the idea, and are you satisfied with the result?
So we just kind of wanted to make something fun, and we didn't want it to be like very serious. It was just supposed to be like this fun project, and yeah.
Emma?
Yeah, so as Adela said, we just wanted to make a really fun movie because I've been making these movies for a while now. And usually when I make them, they're really like sad and depressing. So we wanted to switch it up and make something fun. And filming was also really great. The cast members, they were amazing. And it was really great to work with them. And I think that the movie turned out pretty well. I think that, yeah, it was, I think that out of the movies that I've made personally, I think it was one of the best ones. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Emma. Okay. All right, David?
Yeah, so well, I may have spoken a little bit early. I shouldn't have said that I liked the second one so much. This one was also very different than anything I'd seen in 3 years. And I think that the guidance you got to be a little bit different. I mean, I think out of 25 movies I've seen, people died in most of them, previous years. And I think maybe there's some keen psychological processing going on where that's how you manifest anger at your parents or something, in a symbolic way. But anyways, going back to this, very solid character development. We knew who the bad guy was. We knew who the codependent was carrying the bag. We knew the ones that were emerging with consciousness, addressing values. We knew the ones that had enough self-esteem to say, I'm not going to take this anymore. There was suspense until the end. I figured that it might have been in her pocket, but they didn't show that till the very end. The only thing that I would have done differently is that in the end, the character that was the one who lost her ring and was unpleasant and demanding and not sensitive to other people, I would have maybe had her admit to her flaw and learn from it somehow. It wasn't obvious that she learned from her mistake. She was embarrassed. She admitted that, but she didn't show a new behavior that was much more about life things, human things, love things, emotional things versus material things. But it certainly emphasized that material things have no value compared to the things in life, for example, friendship. So anyways, bravo. It was a great job. Simple shots, not a lot of excess drama. It came to the point, and bravo, great job.
Yeah, Marius.
Yeah, so yeah, sitcom. It's kind of a sitcom, but we don't have an audience who is laughing, and we could use those voiceovers, although it would help. uh, uh, I really enjoyed how the script was written and very enjoyable. That's why we choose to watch Friends, or One Tree Hill or other teen TV dramas, because they're so in
engaging.
It feels like we felt that and we've lived in those situations. So yeah, and I enjoyed working with them. I had a blast laughing off and having fun. Although it was a chaos in the first 30 minutes, I was just pushing them. We don't have much time. It's a lot of script, but in the end, we finished on time, and it came out really well. And uh, the main message for me from this movie is always check your pockets.
All right. You're telling about the situations. I've never had a situation that I was accused of stealing $25,000 ring. Sorry, dollars, pounds. All right. Thank you very much, girls. And thank you very much, Marissa. We're going to go ahead now to their next team. The next team is our team number 4, project number 4. It's one of our 3 French movies today. We have May, Melina, Lissandra, Anna, Destan, and Coco, Corentin. And let's go ahead with the project number 4. So, David, who is the winner?
Sheesh, I'm not going to say anything now. We've got 6 more to go.
Yeah.
That one, although the ending is a little weak from my perspective, I mean, powerful but weak from a message perspective, that would probably get a kid into film school. That was really incredible. Almost no dialogue. All of it was camera grammar, editing, Marius, or whoever was doing the camera work. I know, Marius, you're doing the editing and some effects. Very sophisticated. That certainly shows your chops as a commercial editor. The acting was fabulous. So much communicated without a single word. And I mean, it's horror. Now, horror doesn't typically live to give messages. Horror typically lives merely to scare the heck out of you. And that was very scary. So it succeeded. I don't happen to be a big fan of the horror genre, but I almost can't say enough about how impressive that is for something shot by teenagers. And I'm not even talking about 19-year-olds. I'm talking about younger folks. Again, maybe there could have been a message of some sort communicated, but forgetting the message part, I'm very impressed. That was really great. Great effects, great blur, great cutting, great acting, no undue excessive use of dialogue, and it was not gratuitous. There was no killing, no knives. You just don't know. That's the kind of stuff that creates nightmares.
Okay,
I just wanted to thanks Marius for the editing. I'm Coco, like
hi Coco, how are you doing?
Fine, you?
really well. Tell us, can you turn on the camera, or is it possible or not, so we would see you? We have Anna as well from your team. Hey.
So did other people shoot it or edit it, or was it, I mean, how much of it was kids?
Okay,
I mean,
let me step in here, David. So Coco here, it's the first time for me, as Coco was a DOP. I was just given guidance, which lens, how to move, and he had all it in his mind and written, of course, in the script. It wasn't an effect, it was a shutter drag. I just used a very low shutter speed and just filmed it like this.
Even more impressive.
So huge applauses to Coco. I was missing a message as well, but when we were filming, I saw that it's just a visual eye candy movie, and
pure manipulation.
I strongly disagree with you both, but we're not going to be doing this now, Coco.
Share it so we can learn. Slavis, share your insights so we can learn from you too.
I don't know, before quarantine is starting, for me, the movie had a deep meaning, and the deep meaning that their young people actually see themselves sometimes lost. When they're lost, they're trying to find help, they're running, they're trying to find, and sometimes when they are not looking back, the help is somewhere there. So I don't look at this as the horror movie. I look at this as the hope movie, the movie where we are lost, we are sometimes depressed, and it's a really deep idea. But this is how I do see the movie. Coco, tell whatever.
there was no message like you, but it's a very good interpretation. But
I would have bought all of that if, the hand on the shoulder. She looked around and it was the class or the teacher or somebody, but there was darkness.
Yeah.
So I projected on it, but Slavis, I totally get your interpretation, which I really dig, because I really understand that especially as a teenager, you have help, but you don't know it's there half the time because you don't know who to trust. So bravo, Coco and team. I don't know what the actress's name was. She was wonderful.
Hannah.
Bravo to everybody. Hannah.
And Anna
She
is
was
here, and Anna
Yeah.
is just not getting the video on. However, Anna, congrats. You've done a great job as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bravo, Coco. Enchanté.
All right. So now we're getting back to the project number 5. We have the full Spanish team by Rinuccia, Iria, Laura, and Estibalis. Let's go ahead.
I love this house. Me too. Whoa.
Mom, there is a monster in that room.
A monster? No, there's no such thing as monsters. Come on, it's time to have a bath. What happened? Where's your sister? Oh no!
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Hi, my mom's speaking strange language. I just found her. And I can't even understand the language she's speaking.
Don't worry so much. I'm sure it's only because of Alzheimer's. But I do recommend that you visit her from time to time.
Okay, thank you.
Girls, what happened? What happened? Did she hurt you? Did she hurt you?
She's trying to kill us.
All right. Don't worry. I'm gonna call your mom and the doctor. Come on. Stay away from her. So yeah, she came and she was crazy, and she touched them and she did something to them or whatever. I don't know what she did. And then I have to call you, and then I have to call the doctors, and I don't really know what to say anymore. So yeah, just like you do get it, yeah? Yeah? So do this. Okay. Call it now! Now!
We'll call the doctor.
Oh, perfect.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, it's my mother again. She's gone crazy. She tried to kill the girls.
Okay, I can't do anything with that. Now I think you should talk to a priest.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I've got bad news and good news for you. The bad one is that she's got a devil inside. The good thing is that I can get the devil out.
Oh my god. How do we do that?
It's super simple. You just need a vinegar.
But she's allergic to vinegar. It might hurt her.
That's the only way that we can do. Anyway, I have to go.
So how did you like me in this movie? Sorry, it was awful. I'm speaking from my side, not about the movie. All right. So do we have Irene, Ushia, Iria, Laura, or Estibalis who could join us now?
Flavus, sorry.
Yeah.
Estibalis just joined us. Estibalis
Oh,
was in the movie.
Estibalis just joined us.
Yes.
Perfect. Hey, Esti, where are you?
She needs to unmute.
To unmute. Esti, unmute yourself and put the camera on. All right. So let's go ahead. Esti, try to connect. While you're connecting, Marius and David, let's start with Marius this time.
Okay, so we had a bit of a struggle with this team. I guess we have a lot of issues when we're doing these movies. Sometimes, well, I'll just get straight to the point. Sometimes kids get tired. They spend 2 weeks learning English language, going to various trips, and they had this another assignment of filming a movie, and this was the case where they got tired in like 20 or 30th minute of filming, and the cast, the older the mom and the older crazy lady helped a lot of filming this and finishing this movie. Applauses to them, and also thanks Slavas for your input. But in general, the script was fulfilled. It had a beginning, a story, an ending, sad ending. Although I know, David, you'll give us some more information on the messages. But yeah, and I had to. This wasn't as good as Coco. I had to think of all the shots myself. Although kids gave me the guidance of where we should film, like location-wise. Thanks.
Okay. Well, I have to say that the last 3 seconds of the film kind of saved it in the sense that it was a sad film. The message wasn't clear. They obviously killed her with the apple cider. But at the very end, I heard the sound of a seagull. And that immediately symbolically made me feel that this was her spirit freed of the devil, flying and back in nature. And I don't know whose idea the seagull was, but I liked it. That was a very, very nice touch in the end. Go on.
I just love seagull sounds, the sound of sea and all the sea and nature. So
I really actually liked that. The music was interesting. It was almost comedic in the beginning, and it was almost sitcom-y. And that was an interesting kind of counterpoint to what was happening in the movie. So I thought, frankly, it was kind of an interesting mix. I think this is a movie to be saved because it has the premiere of Slavis as an actor, and I think Slavis, you did pretty well actually.
Come on.
And so did the woman with the devil inside of her. There was some weakness, but the ending worked. It was sad, but I would try to figure out what's the lesson that the exorcist character wouldn't stick around. He didn't care that the devil was there. He left. And so I was disappointed in him. And then we saw that she died from the apple cider. So, but the seagull made it all work for me because the seagull meant she was freed from the exorcist. So I'll go with that. And it was a rich script as well, a lot of work.
Esti, unmute yourself and tell us. Hi,
Okay,
first of all.
so we didn't really know what to do, so we got the idea of like we did a storm of ideas and we only mixed that all and we got that one. It was for me it was good, like the script, the way we filmed the scenes and everything. For me it was great. And yes.
Thank you, Esti.
Thank you. I think it's was it the second movie of yours, Esti? I think you did one last year.
Yes.
Yes. So that one once again. It's one of the teams which was a little bit younger. So we had two younger teams, and I think it was a hard thing for them to do within 2 weeks. Their script was really long. It was a hard thing to do, and many actors I know refused to do the job. So as the last chance, of course, I popped in there. I helped a little bit from my side. All right, so we're gonna go straight away. Thank you very much, ST, and let's go ahead to the next team and the project number 6. We have our Lithuanian and Spanish team. We have 5 members of the team. So let's start with the movie.
Thomas, I think this is dangerous. We shouldn't go in there.
Oh, demonia, surgita da profundis inferni! I'm not scared of anything. Masha, you're not funny. If you're trying to scare me, it's not working. Even my 3-year-old brother is scarier than you. What are you doing? Stop! Stop! Stop!
Diamandus, Morticius, Mortalia Corpus, Mosintius, Infantius, Comensales, Cormestales, Convictius Mortales, Corpus Vitiatus, Conspictius Santos!
Hi, Christopus. We have
Hello.
Atene, Guillermo, and Juan. Turn on your cameras, guys, and tell us what did we see now.
You want me to describe the script?
We don't want to describe. We want to say what kind of message it was, what the idea, and why did you do this idea genuinely.
Well, the reason why we picked like an exorcism sort of movie, horror movie, was when we were picking the themes, it just sort of like popped into my head, and then I said it, and it was kind of like a surprising theme. We ended up going with it, probably because it was unexpected, kind of like different. At least we were expecting it to be different. And then at the end of the final scene, in my opinion, wasn't really how we intended it to be, because we had some problems with picking the actual place where the scene was going to be. We were going to film it in a church, but it ended up being locked. We were going to actually have a real cross. We left it somewhere. And about the main idea, we didn't really think about one when we were actually making the movie. But if I was going to say one, I'd say maybe like religion is powerful or something like that. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Christopus. Do you have Atene, Guillermo, or Juan? You are all here. Do you want to comment? If not, let's do David. Oh, we have Guillermo. Go ahead.
Hi, what do you want me to comment?
Guillermo, did you enjoy to work on the movie? Did the movie
Yes,
came out as you really intended and wanted? So
I think it was a great planification of the movie, and nothing more.
oh,
I think it we as the script was planned, we did it perfectly.
thank you, Guillermo. David, go ahead.
I have to say that I was genuinely scared a little bit in the movie. The lighting and the music and the darkness um, captured me sufficiently so I could feel the fear. Slavas, I was thinking of your words and how horror can be a metaphor for anxiety, depression, anger, et cetera, et cetera. And I couldn't help but thinking that this was an interesting manifestation of teenage angst, much as Pearl Jam would have sang about. And it was, to me, it felt metaphorical for deeper things. And so I was impressed with it. Of course, it was great lighting, great camera work. I loved the distance shot, so that you couldn't actually, you felt like you couldn't save anybody, you couldn't warn anybody. My only disappointment was that obviously it mirrored, the last movie as well. It was interesting to me that instead of a lot of killing, normal killing, we now have religious killing. So it just seems to be a theme with young people, as a way to work through psychological issues by play acting with death or cheating or some of these other kind of moral issues. Um, so I don't know, when you have an exorcism as the payoff, I'm not sure what the message is, other than the church is the way to go somehow, or the only way to protect you. But I think all in all, it was very well done, and it was, again, truly sits in the horror realm, and it did a good job. The music was great also.
Thank you,
Right.
David. So, yeah, uh, the kids really involved in filming the movie from the first seconds and helped as much as possible. But it was the case where as much things as could go wrong went wrong. After just finishing shooting the scene in the place with the candles, the mystic place, we went out and it was locked with all our things inside. And yeah, just continuation of any other things. But in the end, we thought out about using just a phone, a modern way of having a cross always with you, just a picture of a cross. So thank you, team. I enjoyed it.
So thank you very much, everyone. Thanks for your work. And then we go now from project number 6. So we have 4 last movies to see. We have project number 7. We have 2 French students, one in Brazil. And Marius, let's go ahead.
Oh, what's up here?
There was a man and he came into my room. He tried to kill me. Please, you have to help me.
Sorry about him, give me a second. What took so long? Stop touching things, you're running evidence.
I'm here now, it doesn't matter anyway.
Can you stop messing around? This is serious. We need your help if we're gonna catch this guy.
He's been sending me these notes for about a month now.
I can see you from behind. If he sends more notice, contact us immediately.
Are there any security cameras around the building?
Yes, the reception should have the footage from last night.
It's okay.
It's probably just the janitor. Let's try and zoom in.
What did you do? Just go. You're not anywhere. Hey, go get some candle. Are you hurt? Is this your bro?
No, I used the lamp to hit him.
I have a plan.
It's over.
And so unmute yourself, Ivan, and tell us how was it to work and everything. So,
Well, hi, first of all. And well, at first we were like hesitating about what movie we were going to make. And our friend who was there, Sophia, wanted it to be like a sort of romance, but it was hard because there was at first we were like just three, and I wasn't there to see like the process of the filming, and so we just wrote the script hoping it would turn out great, and it did. So thank you to all of the actors who did an amazing job, of course. And so we wanted it like to be a murder mystery, and just because we were only three, I thought like, what if like the killer was with us all along, was one of us, just right in front of us, just there. I think it would like made like a sort of plot twist, mind blowing idea, and I think it turned out pretty good.
thank you very much. So, David, Marius?
So, I mean, thank you very much for your script. It was a story the story behind it is that I think you had to leave, yes? And she couldn't help me in the filming process, and the script was much more detailed, and it had a really good idea, but we had so little time. But the cast helped a lot, as much as possible, and we finished it. I was happy that no one was killed. That the girl escaped the killing, and the script had much more detail on how the one of the detectives is the killer, and but we just couldn't do it in time. So thank you for as much effort as possible.
Okay. So, and by the way, Slavas Martin will be joining us within 5 minutes. He's just landed from Argentina. So he hopes to catch the last three movies. I love finally that someone didn't die. That's the first one. The second thing is it's the first movie that made me want to clap at the end. I actually felt the desire to applause. So you captured me dramatically, and that was powerful. I of course thought it was great effect doing the security cam, having the kid delete the security cam. I would have been suspicious after that, very suspicious after that. He should have said, "Oh, by mistake." So that was a little bit of a glitch in the acting. It seemed like it was his intention, and it didn't bother the girls. Should have. Well, maybe it did, but he didn't hide it. And I found it to be very scary and very effective. Again, great music. Just looking at my notes, and good payoff. I like the payoff in the end. Although I wonder how a student got a gun. I assume she had a gun there.
She did have a water jet gun.
Oh, good. They're dangerous in the winter, anyways.
And we have the project number 8. Now we have a really international project. And David, do you see someone there at the end of the project with a similar surname?
Yes, I do. 19 December 2023. Very familiar.
Oh yes, that's the last one. All right. Is it going to be like are we debuting your son here in the movie, or?
It's his first film debut.
Okay, let's see. So we have a truly international team. We have the Ukrainians, Polish, Israeli, and USA. And let's go ahead with the project number 8.
Jane?
I was going down the street and I felt like somebody was following me. And I turned around and I saw some stranger and I saw he's going to kill me.
Maybe it was the person who killed Emma last year. The police aren't doing anything. We should catch him ourselves.
Guys, you should read this book, and we will next lesson talk about
So before we're starting now, I have more people. I have Yehor, Ilona, Maria, Anna, Katerina, Ilya. If anyone's here, please turn on your cameras. If you cannot turn your cameras, raise your hand. I see Sonia, and Sonia is one of the team members here.
Slava, слышишь мог?
Hey, yeah, I do. Whom do I speak to?
Slavas, hello.
Hello, we have, okay. Let me add in. So we have here, whom do we have? Because I see Travel Nation Israel. Surname
Hi, everyone.
is Green. Hi, Martin. How are you doing?
Pardon my tardiness. I just landed a little while ago. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Sure.
Of course,
So
a pleasure.
let's go ahead first of all from the with the opinion of the students. How was it for you to work on the movie, and did the movie came up as you thought it will be? And then let's go one by one with David, Martin, and Marius. So let's start with Noah. Noah.
Okay, it was it was my first time participating in something like this, and it was quite fun. It was really interesting. The people I worked with were really interesting. It was an interesting experience. We wanted to do something different, but at the same time, we weren't really sure what to do. We had different ideas, we had different thought. We were not really sure what to do then, so we decided to do. We thought maybe some crime, maybe some murder related. So we did a lot of different thoughts, a lot of different ideas were just going around, and we eventually came up with this. There had been more time, probably something else, but I think that's what came out, and I'm happy about it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Noah. And now let's go to, I see Sonia here. I still don't know the name of the travel nation, Israel.
Yeah, it was very interesting to me because I think that they flipped the model in a very creative way. The third act was the second act. It was the payoff. The message, don't always depend on others, and maybe you can't depend on others. Do it yourself if you have to. And I really, really liked that the kids came together, collaborated, and solved their own problems. So that's point number one. Point number two, the music was more than perfect. Arguably, it could be argued that it was loud and dominant, riding over the dialogue, but there was almost no dialogue, which in this case I also loved because I found myself having to project and imagine the dialogue myself. You didn't force us to listen to the internal thoughts. You made us project, and that's what made the ending really powerful because you had no idea what they were planning or what they were plotting. And I found my mind really engaged in trying to imagine what they could be saying. One could be disappointed with the ending until you realize that in a way the ending was the second act. So I would say that it was a wonderful shooting, a very positive movie for teens. I like the teens took the initiative, and I liked the ending. It was I found it very deep. So bravo.
Marius?
Yeah, so this movie was the one where I took control of it from the beginning till the end. And because, yeah, you saw the whole team, it was an international team, and it's always a bit of struggle when there are kids from different countries deciding which way to go. And I had a struggle myself finding a language and helping them just making a team and just doing it. So for a few days we had some struggles, but then yeah, we came up with this idea. Everyone was involved, so I was happy with that, and we had a little bit of a different approach to the ending, but I think it came out great. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you, Marius. I don't know if Martin saw this movie or not. And I don't think that you had a chance yet because you just connected with us. So we'll have the last two movies we'll be able to comment. So first of all, Martin, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming. Yeah.
Oh, of course, my pleasure, Slavis, and congrats again on the festival, and congrats to all the filmmakers. I will say, based on the comments that I heard, even though I didn't get the opportunity to see it, and I look forward to seeing it. Cinema is still, and I believe always will be, an organic, collaborative process, and every component, every element, everybody on the set contributes to the overall, painting, if you will. It's whether the concept is the entire crew is holding on to the same paintbrush, painting, hopefully the same painting. And along the way, there are going to be moments where you have to be open to all possibilities in the storytelling process. That's the beauty of filmmaking. You're not, you're never finished until the audience sees it. Even the editing is a final rewrite where you can make adjustments. And so, from what I heard, in terms of the flip on the second and third act, as David had pointed out, and the other comments that were made, it sounds like, if nothing else, it was a experience true to the process of what filmmaking really is. And the fact that there was potentially more music than dialogue, etc., just accentuates the fact that it is ultimately a visual storytelling medium from an emotional perspective.
Martine, would you just mind introducing yourself for 40 seconds? That's Marius and I did the same.
Sure. I'm based in Los Angeles. I'm originally from Buenos Aires, Argentina, which is where I was these last couple of weeks on a music tour. I split my life between the things that I love to do, which first and foremost, I love to spend time with my family. And then my passions are making music as a producer and as a creator, and also making films as a director, screenwriter. And from time to time, I'll admit from time to time that I also produce movies, yes. But I defer the producing to the adults.
Just don't say that in LA. Thank you.
All right. So first of all, thank you very much, the team number 8. So we're going to go ahead with the team number 9. It was a sort of the crash course, 1-week course for these ones, because they already create one. And they had to create the movie and the script and the idea script and the whole process, get through 5 working days. So this is what they came out with. And Marius, let's go ahead.
Today's food is so bad.
Yes, it's disgusting.
We are hungry. What can we do?
Shall we do something?
Yes, we should go to my kitchen because it's new.
I think we've made some mistakes with some ingredients.
I think so too.
And now we have to pick up all this mess.
I think we should have eaten in the canteen.
We have to appreciate the food more because there are people that doesn't have food.
I was in charge here as well, and I was very strict. I was strict as well with the last team, but they still wanted to make a killing movie, and I was really strict and said no killing movies. We have to make a simple, funny video and give a clear message. And I'm happy with the result because they already knew how to write the script, and they did it in a short period of time, and I think the result is And just it's not always about making very cinematic movies and a good story. It can also be a very short and funny, silly movie with a very good message. Thank you.
Yeah, I actually like where Marius took it. I found myself thinking, number one, I like that they used it to deliver a message. Number two, the tone was very easy. I liked the music. I liked the vibe. The camera work was very complimentary. I felt that the actors were all passionate and very present, and not only enjoying the process, but agreeing with the message. It was a great commercial, and as a commercial, I think it really worked. Commercials are a smaller format, you tell a story in 30 seconds to a minute, and you don't have a lot of time. And this told a message that I liked because it was complicated, it was complex, but it brought us to the same place. Good job.
Good, David. Martin?
I love the minimalism on this one and the angles on the shots. It kept you engaged, and it on the editing, the rhythm of it was really well done because it built to that punchline, right? Like I was wondering, where is this going? And then at the end, I was like, oh wow, okay, got it. Great message, and the way that it was set up in a very, very minimalistic way. It had a cadence, right? It was like a little mini symphony. Yeah, it was very, very well done.
Thanks, Martin. Marius?
I want to add as well, just as with another movie from earlier about the sitcoms, I've been in this situation a lot of time. I'm a parent. I have now she's a 13-year-old girl, but when she was 11, she used to make these kind of cakes, microwave cakes. I don't know. It's a thing. They have a name for these cakes, and she used to make them and make a mess in the kitchen and just go away. And I know that all of the kids know these recipes very well from TikToks and everywhere else. So, thank you.
Yeah, and Guillermo, you were on for a couple of seconds, so go ahead and give us your comment.
So I think this was the best movie I participated into because I had a lot of fun in off camera, and the story it was also entertaining and with a message at the end.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Guillermo, and so thank you very much for the team number 9. We're gonna go ahead with the last movie. This one I think is the longest one. I think it's around 7 minutes. Marius, now we have a third French movie today.
I'm here. So, Aaron, you have probably heard about your friend Yelena's disappearance. What can you tell me about her?
We were in a group of 6 friends. We knew each other since kindergarten. We always stick good together.
Movie was very well.
Yeah, I enjoyed it so much. The actors were like really good.
I liked Sato.
Yeah, he's amazing. Hi. Okay. What do you really think about Yelena?
Why are you asking me this question?
I don't know. I have a bad feeling about her. She's giving off bad vibes. I mean, just look at her. She's so fake. The way she behaves. You know what? Never mind.
Okay.
Well, you can leave and wait with your friends. Oh, wait! Bring me Louise. I'm sorry for sister. I hope we'll find her very soon. For now, we need to tell us what was your relationship with her.
I have to go.
Bye-bye.
What happened?
I saw Yelena and William together.
What do you mean by together?
I saw them making out.
Oh, sure.
Yes, I'm sure. I saw them with my own eyes in the movie room.
How dare you do that? Why did you hit your friend?
How dare you do that to your own sister?
Are you sure the fight stopped here?
Yeah, it was the last time I saw Yelena.
Well, didn't bring me this William.
Hi. What are you doing here?
Is Louise here?
No, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Do you want to come inside?
So what's wrong?
You know, my mom kicked me out of the house. She really hurt me.
Gregory told me the last time he saw her, she was with you. When did you saw her for the last time?
The last time I saw her, she dropped at my house and she left. I never saw her again.
No. You know, she might be missing because of your little flirt.
It is not a little flirt. It is serious. I love her. Besides, we are not the only problem.
Wait. Oh my god. I just said the craziest that you won't believe it.
You know, you destroy everything. You hurt your sister, Gregory and William don't talk anymore. Everyone was just right about you. You truly are the devil. You destroy our friends group? No, my friends group. How can you say that? You hurt people's feelings. You've changed.
Oh, it's not a big deal. Louis will get over it. And with William, it's true love. But I don't expect you to understand it.
It was the last time I saw her.
Okay, thank you.
can join your friends.
Were we even friends?
I know who did it.
You can turn on your camera as well. So we'll start with Svetlana. Svetlana is our ex-student from
Can you see
Ukraine. Now she was an assistant assisting us this year with the helping out jobs, and she was working with this group a lot. Svetlana, how are you doing?
Thanks, I'm fine. And I want to add something about this group. It was really, really something special because I'm not lying at all. They were texting me every day, like, hey, can we start a little bit like earlier? After that, they were always writing script, always like after lessons, after trips, always they were asking me to open like their classroom, and they were just like into this process. We were filming it for 4 hours, and it was a little bit difficult to do it, and because they always wanted to add something new, they always want to change something. They had a lot of ideas, and they were writing me after like the camp, when we can see our movie, when, and here it is. I'm really glad to see the result, all the results, by the way. Yeah.
Svetlana was with us for the whole summer. She was helping with everything, starting, with their, generally speaking, sometimes even, to have the class and everything. So she was a really good student a couple of years ago. And this year she was going from center to center. And that was, I think, the last week. And you were in Abbey College here. Yeah, Svetlana?
Yes.
So thank you very much for all your help and everything. And so what we're going to do
Thank you,
now. Yeah.
Svetlana.
Sorry?
I was just thanking Svetlana for her help. She really
Yeah.
helped us with the program.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. And let's go ahead and let's talk to Marius. We'll
Yeah.
start with Marius.
So it was the one movie where I didn't do the shooting. It was Adam and Loretz. David, you remember Adam? After Adam sent me the footage, I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be a long one. The same as what Svetlana's video was 2 years ago. It was also a 7 minute one. But it wasn't boring at all. It had a very good script, a good story, and when I was editing, I was so happy with the acting. Some of the kids are really, really good. So a really good job. Thank you. David?
Okay. So I was, again, really impressed in general across the expanse of all 10 films. This had great and appropriate music, great and appropriate camera work, and of course, great acting, great dialogue, and also great lack of dialogue. I found in the last 2 films, actually the last 3 films, there was a wonderful use of no dialogue or simulated dialogue where you couldn't hear what people were saying, where you had to do it in your mind. And I really appreciated that. And it was a great ending. The bookends was really tasty. The bookend is when you begin and you end in a different time or in a different place. And I couldn't help but wondering which character was that character, and that person, through his eyes, I then was able to process who actually had done it. Very interesting use of, a very innovative use of narrative. So great writing, great acting, and a great story.
Thank you, David. Martin? you have anything to say?
Yes, this what I identified with the most on this film was the let's call it the commitment to the details and the truth of this particular genre. The use of black and white, the tone for this genre, not just the tone that was mirrored by the music so well. It was excellently done. The tone that the actors gave, and the tone, I mean, again, is the tone is everything. It's a combination of the tempo of the scenes, the tempo of the cutting. That to me was what stood out the most. That I commend is the commitment to the tone and the genre was very true, right? We were wondering what was going to happen. We all wanted to know what the answers were. It kept me in the story. So I say bravo and congratulations to the collective, the combined efforts of everybody to keep that tone true to the genre.
Thank you, Martin. We have a couple of students here, and so I just would like to ask if you would like to comment as well. And we have 3 students who agreed to be as the panelists. We have Matthias, Flo, and Henry. If some of you could comment on it. As I can see, no, we have so many shy students around. So we are going to be, I think, finishing this. That was our last movie this year. I think that was the biggest year we've had. We had around 50 students this year, and from 10 countries. We had once again more than 300 students who were actors around, involved in the whole thing. So I loved I love really the idea where it goes, and the whole idea of taking it within the 2 weeks, and really hard work for the younger cinematographers or the ones who want to be the cinematographers in the future. And I really would like, I think, Marius, David, and Martin maybe to have the last remarks and just to say what would you like to pass the message to the students?
Let me go first. I don't know why I'm going first, but it looks like you were looking at me. So anyway,
I was looking at you, by the way.
Okay, good. So I felt it. I have to say that the quality of what the kids are creating is getting better and better. Obviously, they get to see the potential of what they can do by working with somebody like Marius and the other fellow. But the stories, Adam Loritz, but the quality of the writing and the story and the types of stories and the acting and the passion and the directing is better than it's ever been. And I think that it really serves the mission of learning English in context, because that's what you have to do. You have to immerse. And I hope the kids feel this way, and I hope it was a great experience for them. But it was certainly a great experience seeing their movies and watching their imagination. And all I can say is, unlike the last 3 years or 2 or 3 years, thank you for not having death in every one. Thank you for the positive messages. Thank you for the messages, period. A lot of good stuff in there. And I just hope all the kids really learn how powerful and important movies, television, games, media, social media in general are, and how impactful they are on human beings. They're very important. And I hope that at least some of you continue down that path and find your own place in the future of helping humanity have a better life and helping yourselves have a better future.
Thank you, David.
Marius, you started. So
yeah. So, yeah, maybe although it's not about the judges like David or Martin to making the most impressive movies. It's about making videos with messages. It's not an activity where we just write a simple script, kill someone, and that's how the movie ends. We want to give a clear message that we are inviting kids who want to act, who want to write scripts, or even like Coco, who want to be a director of photography, and all together with a team of other kids passionate about videos, movies, who want to make new and interesting movies. And yeah, Slavas and I have a vision that one day the festival is going to be much bigger, and we'll have more videos, and we could vote and pick out best of 3. I think for now everyone is a winner. Everyone did a great job. Thank you, everyone.
Absolutely. This
Martin?
is about the kids.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Exactly. Yeah, Martin.
Yes, I agree with what everyone is pointing at. It is about manifesting an idea and harvesting it, nurturing, working together. But it really is about using art as a vehicle to be able to share messages that come from the heart. It is mostly an emotional medium, but then the emotional aspects of it impact everything else. They impact us intellectually, and they also impact us spiritually, ultimately. So I see that is all encompassing here, and to be commended. And as you said, looking forward to the next one, and I'll be there earlier next time.
Oh, thank you very much. So at this point, what we're gonna do, first of all, I would like to announce that that's gonna be the first year where we are gonna announce a couple of winners. Usually, we are against, the whole idea of winning or not. However, we will send all the movies again to all the members of the juries. We will send it to Adam, and we will have the team of professionals who will pick up their winners. We'll have a couple of the different types of the prizes, and we'll all decide, and we'll announce it next week. So for now, I just would like to ask all the students for a tremendous job you did this year. It was a pleasure to work with all of you guys, and I really would like to ask the panelists and for being here now with us and doing what you do the best. You're changing life of the students and of the people. So thank you very much, everyone. And this is where we end the whole thing. And until the next year, then.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
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 Thanks.